Hi, my friends, my dear friends. How was your week? I hope it was great. Today's video is a makeup tutorial. I'm gonna do a soft pastel-y eye look, and for my face I'm gonna do a very natural face. I'm not gonna use that much product. I don't think I'm gonna even use foundation. This is a look that you can use during the day. If you have a brunch or some day activity, you can wear this makeup, still look stunning, and also have your skin look natural. I'm not gonna make this intro longer, but I do want to remind you friends to follow me to my social media. This is my Instagram, my arts account. As an artist, I would prefer if you follow me to this account and not to my main one, because I would like people to appreciate my art. And my personal account, this is just me posting pictures of myself from time to time and nothing much interesting. Anyways, even though you haven't watched this video, I will ask you to give it a like and follow me, because as a new YouTuber, I need some support. And if you can support me by giving it a like and subscribing, I would really appreciate it. I will appreciate it even more if you watch the video till the end, because that will help me get those minutes up. Anyways, let's start this video. Because this video, it's mostly about my face and my eyes. I already did my eyebrows. I didn't fill them up that much, so I did them a bit soft. If you want to know how I do my eyebrows, please go to this video. To start this eye look, the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my eyes. I normally use my trusty concealer. This is a Revlon Photo Ready concealer. It's affordable. You can find it on your drugstore and it's really good. You have to buy the stick one, the one that looks like this, and not the liquid one, because the liquid one is not good. I'm gonna take a little bit of this concealer on a flat brush, and then I'm gonna apply it on my lids. The application doesn't have to be perfect, because later on we're going to go over with a beauty blender. I'm gonna use several palettes today, but you don't really have to worry to have the exact same palettes I have. But you have to worry about it's having similar colors. I'm gonna use 3 colors. I'm gonna use lilac, blue, and pink. The first color we're gonna use is the lilac color. I'm gonna use this palette. It's called the Nubian Royal, and I'm gonna take this lilac color. It's very soft and pastel-y, and I'm gonna use it as our transition color. With a fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna grab a little bit of that color and just apply it all over my lid. What I did for this shape was an almond shape. So basically what I did was make it a bit higher over here, lower on this side, and a bit pointy. You don't have to worry that much about the shape right now. We're gonna fix it later on, so don't worry. Now I'm gonna grab my trusty James Charles palette. I use it all the time. If you don't have it, I will suggest you to buy it. But I suggest you to buy the tiny one, because this is very big and I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it soon. I would have preferred to have the smaller one. It's also easier to move around if you're traveling. Anyways, I'm gonna grab this blue over here. I'm gonna put the name down here because I don't remember. And I'm gonna take another fluffy brush. The difference between this fluffy brush and the first one I used is that this one, it's a bit flatter on this side. As you can see here, it's thicker, and on this side it's flatter than this one. This one, it's the same size all around. This brush, it's basically to apply your shadows more precisely and then to blend it out. I'm gonna take the color and then I'm gonna apply it on the outer part of my eyelid. It does has a little fallout, so you have to be careful to not ruin your face. I normally prefer to do my eye look before my foundation, so in case I have fallout, I don't ruin my foundation. With the shape of this color, what I'm doing is I'm taking it up to my crease and then I'm dragging it out a little bit. The trick of making this look good is to blend it out very well. I'm blending out this blue with the purple. Later on, I'm gonna go again over with the same purple to make it look more blended out. When I blend it out, I basically take my brush and I put it on top of the place I want to blend. I barely touch my skin with my brush, and then I do circular motions to blend out my shade. to finish blending it out, I'm gonna take my purple, my lilac, and I'm gonna go over the edge again so it looks softer. Now I'm gonna go with the pink. I'm gonna take this Juvia's palette. It's called the Mauves by Juvia's. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Anyways, sorry. I'm gonna take this pink color with another fluffy brush. If you don't have that many blending brushes, what I will suggest to you is take your brush and take a little bit of tape, like masking tape that everyone uses for crafting. You take a little piece. What I like to do is stick it on my hand so it's easier. Then I grab my brush and then I just do this. I clean my brush with the tape. As you can see, it just picks up all the shadows the brush has, and you do this until it goes clean, like until it doesn't take anything else. When it does that, it means that it's clean. You can use it without making your shadows look muddy. I already did it until my tape didn't take up any more of that shadow, and as you can see, it looks almost like 100% clean. It's white now. It may look a little bit dirty with the color you had before, but I swear if you did it until the tape didn't pick up more shadow, it means that it won't make your shadow dirty. Anyways, if you don't want to spend that much money on brushes, for example, a $20 brush on Murphy, that's crazy. Next week, I'm gonna do a video about affordable makeup, including affordable brushes that are actually really good. Anyways, going back into the video, I'm gonna take this pink and I'm gonna apply it on my inner part of the eye. When you're done packing in that shadow and blending it out, you're gonna have something like this. We are not done. We're gonna go over that lilac color again. Take more product and go over it again so it looks blended out. The key of this look is to really blend everything out. You don't want it to have rush edges. You really want to blend it out, and that's why we applied a transition color before applying the other colors, so it's easier to blend out. So I've got something like this. We are not done with the eyes, but I have to do my face first. As I said before, I don't want to go too crazy with my face because this is a natural look for your face, not for your eyes. So I want to take a smaller flat brush. If you don't have a smaller one and you just have a big one, you can still use it, but I will suggest you to use the smaller one so it's more precise. And we're gonna color correct. I know not everyone has color corrector. I still don't have a color corrector. It's gonna come soon though. But I'm gonna take a foundation. This foundation, it has a orange undertone, and I'm gonna use it to cover up my bags. My bags have on the middle, it has purple undertone. So I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of this foundation. You don't have to use this foundation though. You can use whatever thing you have. It has to have orange undertone though, if you have purple eye bags. I'm gonna take my brush with the tiniest bit of foundation that I have. I'm gonna use this for both of my eyes, and I'm gonna dab in a little bit of that foundation over here on the inner part of my eye. You want to use as little product as possible. We want this look to be very soft and very natural, but we still want to cover our blemishes. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit, just with a tip. I'm just gonna go over a few times, and then I'm gonna let it dry. I know this foundation looks really dark for my under eye, but I swear it's really good to use something that covers up your bags before using concealer. While I wait for my under eyes to dry out, I'm gonna take my concealer and I'm gonna apply it on the usual places, but I'm not gonna apply that much. It's just a little bit. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my forehead as a V though, a little bit on the sides of my nose because I have redness. And now that my under eyes are dried, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna apply a little bit more on my under eye. Now, because I don't wanna pick up the colors By the way, I look crazy. I just look at myself in the camera and I look totally crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna take my concealer and my blending brush, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of my concealer on my blending brush. And the side where you apply that is the side that you're gonna use to blend. This is so you don't pick up any pigment and coverage. Now that I've got this, it looks very soft because I have a foundation, but I also covered up my blemishes. If you have pimples, if you have beauty spots, you can cover it with your concealer. With a tiny brush, you take a little bit of concealer and you apply it on. You don't want to go over with a lot of product because that's gonna make it look cakey, and we don't want that. We still are gonna powder up our faces. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush, take a little bit of powder, not that much, and I'm gonna apply it on my under eye. And the rest, I'm gonna use it to set up that concealer I used. Now that we have this powder on, it's gonna be way easier to blend in the bronzer, blush, and highlighter. Another fluffy angled brush, a little bit of bronzer, and I'm gonna apply it on this side. It's gonna be kind of like a triangle. So I do this and then up, then this and then up. So it's kind of like a triangle. And then I go on the direction of the edge of my mouth. Then I'm gonna take my blush. This is a blush brush. And then I'm gonna apply it like this. Like you go from the outer part and then you go like this inward. If you want to look cute though, you can drag it in a little bit until the center of your cheeks, and then you can add it a little bit on your nose. I'm just gonna add a little bit on my nose because I want my face to look more than cute. And then I want to take another fluffy brush. This is smaller and it's rounded, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of highlighter. So basically, I'm gonna do the same thing as the blush. I'm gonna go from up, and then I'm gonna go down on my cheekbone. And on my nose, on the bridge of my nose, chin, and a little bit on the forehead. For my under eye, I'm gonna take a small fluffy brush and I'm gonna go with the blue we used here. Now that we did that, I'm gonna take the same pink that we used before with another small brush, and I'm gonna apply it on the inner part of my eye. That's basically it with the eyes. I'm gonna take a small brush and I'm gonna take a little bit of that same highlighter I applied on my cheekbones and apply it on my inner corner. I'm also gonna apply a little bit under my eyebrow. And that's it. I'm gonna apply some eyeliner and mascara off camera, and then I'm gonna be back to finish up the video. So I'm back with my liner and my mascara. I also did apply a little bit of white eye pencil on my on this part. I don't know how you say it, but that's basically it. For the lips, you can apply a little bit of lip gloss, or you can also apply a little bit of Vaseline. I love Vaseline. It works better than chapstick or lip gloss. If you want to keep your lips moisturized, you can take just a little bit. Please don't go overboard. It's Vaseline. You don't want it to go everywhere. Anyways, you take a little bit and then just apply it on your lips. This is the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed my tips, and I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. You can do the same eye look with different pastel-y colors. You can use pink and green, for example, like a pastel-y green, or I don't know, you can use a lot of pastel-y colors, but do the same look. Anyways, I hope you liked my video. Please give it a like if you did like it, and if you didn't like it, comment down below why you didn't like it and why you got so bored. Also, follow me on my Instagram and subscribe. Again, I hope you enjoyed my video, and see you next week. Bye! You don't even know me like that.
Are you pressed for time? Put you in my mind. Come a little closer like